of emotions, rainbows of emotions, rainbows of emotions.
Welcome to Module 7, Rainbows of Emotions. And here, as we begin Module 7, we are right at the middle point of this 12-module series. So let me bring in a wild animal to help us understand what we've learned so far. It's Selfie. Hey, Selfie, say hi to everybody. Take care of yourself. Selfie reminds us, take care of yourself. Each day, this is known as self-care. We brush our teeth, we wash our body, we comb our hair, and Selfie says, don't forget to also take care of yourself, learning to focus attention and rest in our heart where we can build up our inner battery. And let's do that together. What do you say, Selfie? Yeah! One of the easiest ways to practice self-care we've learned is just notice your breathing. This will gently focus your attention. Such an important skill. It is our number one skill, learning to focus your attention. How do you do it? Just notice your breathing. We learned that this changes the way our brain is working very gently and brings us into the present moment. Now let us continue to just focus attention on our breathing. And now let's focus our attention on our heart area. You could put one hand on your heart or both. And as you do that, take a longer, slower breath. And as you focus on your heart area with the slower, longer breath, think of something you appreciate right now. We call this breathing with gratitude. Let's do it together! All right, Selfie is ready to play his favorite instrument, the chime. When you hear the sound of the chime, begin to just notice your breathing. This will focus attention. Here we go. Focusing attention, just noticing our breathing. And now let's take a slower, deeper breath. Breathing with gratitude. Focus now on your heart area. And think of something you're so thankful for, something you appreciate so much. And really feel that feeling in your heart. What is it that you really love right now? Continue to breathe slowly and deeply and just feel that feeling of appreciation, of gratitude, of being thankful for something in your life right now. Breathing with gratitude. This short practice we just did together, focusing attention, just noticing our breathing, and breathing with gratitude, breathing a slower, deeper, longer breath, and then focusing on our heart and feeling a feeling of something we appreciate right now. This is one of the easiest self-care practices, and it could also be called self-regulation. You do it yourself, and then you manage how you're feeling. And in this case, you uplift the way you're feeling with gratitude. Take care of yourself. Selfie reminds us, take care of yourself. Learn how to self-regulate. We just did that practice using gratitude to help us self-regulate, take care of ourselves. Why is this important? Because gratitude is one of the rainbow of emotions. There are so many different emotions, but we can turn them into two groups. The uplifting emotions like gratitude, love, peace, joy, these make us feel good. But we also must learn about the difficult emotions, anger, frustration, fear, sadness, and more. And we learn about naming these emotions. That helps us understand, like we learned with Izzy and the Wise Old Owl. And then after we understand those difficult emotions, or at least we try to, we do our best with those difficult emotions, then we want to self-regulate. That means we want to go back to feeling good. So the practice we learned using our breathing, focus attention, and go to breathing with gratitude will bring us back to feeling better, especially if we have experienced some of those difficult emotions, which we all experience in life. It's part of being human. It's also part of being a snail. You know I love music. You know I love getting outside. Here we are at one of my favorite places. And one of the things you can do with musical instruments is shakers. Shakers are very good for breaking up those emotions. Let's say you're feeling some very difficult emotions and they're just sticking on you. You can't get rid of them. One thing you can do, get outside, get your shakers out, and let your shakers break up those emotions that are being difficult with you, feeling like you're stuck in those emotions. As you break up those emotions and let them float up into the sky, you can plant the seeds of the emotions that you do want. Such as appreciation. I appreciate being out here with my friend Biggie, with this beautiful place, and just feeling alive with all the emotions of life, the rainbow of emotions. Of course, we can use our shakers in our house, and this is one of the many practices I'll be sharing with you on how to relax, let go of stress, build up our inner battery, our resilience, so after we go through those difficult emotions, we can come back to feeling good again. This is called self-regulation, and it is an important skill. I want every kid watching this to get very, very good at self-care and self-regulation. I'm sharing lots of practices, but the one I want you to get really good at, you kids, is learning to focus your attention, so important, and then focus your attention on your heart with gratitude. So it's breathing with gratitude, what you appreciate. Do this before you go to bed. Do it first thing in the morning before you get out of bed. Start your day with gratitude. And please practice every day. What will that do? It'll help build up your battery inside you so that when you go through those difficult emotions, and we all go through them, you will have an inner strength, an inner battery that will help you take care of the difficult emotion. Do what you can with it, do your best, but then come back to feeling good again. That is called self-regulation, and you know how to do it. And this is something we all can get very good at, using our breathing, using our gratitude practice. And I'll be sharing lots more practices because there are lots of different practices to try, but please get very good at the essential practice each day, focusing attention and breathing with gratitude. Today has been one of those days where the weather patterns have been shifting all day. It's been cloudy and overcast most of the day. Then it started to lighten up. The sun even came out for a short time, and now we're back to the overcast skies. And I think it might even rain here in just a little while. And isn't that like the emotions we can go through even in one day? That we can go through so many different emotions. And I wish I would have learned that as a kid, that it's okay to feel all those emotions. It's natural to feel those emotions, even the difficult emotions. It's part of being alive as a human being. And I wish I would have learned as a kid that when those difficult emotions come and they get stuck, there's ways that we can use certain tools to help those emotions flow through us so that after we go through a difficulty, we can clear ourselves from that challenge and we can bounce back with resilience, it's called. So that's why we want to learn to build up our inner resilience battery. That's what this program is all about. thank you for being part of Module 7, Rainbows of Emotions, where we learned that all of us feel the uplifting emotions. We all feel the difficult emotions. It's part of being human. And I wish I would have learned when I was a kid, what can I do when I'm feeling those difficult emotions? And especially if that emotion is getting stuck in me. Sometimes we get emotions that we can't get rid of. Like, have you ever had a bad dream that woke you up in the middle of the night? Or maybe you woke up in the morning with a bad dream? That's a good example of a difficult emotion getting stuck. And I want to share with you as we finish this module one awesome way to release those difficult emotions. The simplest ways we know, we focus our attention and we ask, what is this emotion I'm feeling in this bad dream? We also talked in other modules about using the gratitude journal. So you could even write down in your gratitude journal, wow, that dream was so intense. You can write it down to help you understand what that dream was about. What was the emotion you were feeling? But then you're ready to let go of it because you don't want that emotion to be stuck and follow you around all day. So here's a way you can do it. After you've done your focused attention, you've named that emotion, maybe you even journaled about it, here's a practice I call the Sun-Earth balance. So let's say you've now decided, okay, that's what that dream was about. Now I'm going to let it go. Imagine that you're sitting quietly in the sunshine. The sun is up above you, beaming on you, so beautiful, and feel that beautiful sun above you. And imagine now that the sunshine is coming right into your body. The sun is coming in through the top of your head and just bringing in that light. And as the light comes into your body, it pushes down those difficult emotions, pushes them down lower and lower. So as the light starts to fill your whole head, and now the light is filling up your shoulders and your neck and your chest, it's pushing down the difficult emotion, pushing down further and further, down through your chest and your stomach and your back, through your hips. Now that light is filling up your whole trunk of your body, pushing down the difficult emotion down into your legs. And now the light keeps going down, down, pushing that dark emotion, that difficult emotion down into your legs, down into your calves, down into your feet. And now that difficult emotion, imagine that you're outside in nature and you're growing roots into the earth. So the light keeps filling your body. Now your whole body is filled up with light, pushing that difficult emotion down through your feet, down into roots into the earth. And feel that light from the sun, filling your body with light and pushing the difficult emotion down into the roots, down deeper and deeper into the earth, deeper and deeper where those difficult emotions can be recycled. Now cut those roots off and go to another place in nature that you really love and sit quietly now. Your body is full of light and sunshine. And in this new place, send roots into the earth once again. And these roots now go into the rich, beautiful earth. And as you're sitting in the sunshine, just like the trees, just like the plants, draw up from the earth those beautiful energies of strength, of goodness, and hold in your body the light from above in the sun, the balancing, grounding nutrition of the earth, and let your body be filled with the balance and nutrition of the earth, the light from the sun, and just rest in your heart, feeling gratitude for the sun and the earth and for yourself.
Rainbows of emotion.